Hello guys, it's selfcurepal. Today we're gonna talk about how to improve eyesight without operation and eyeglasses. About eyesight hygiene. It's part 1. It's gonna be 2 videos by selfcurepal. We will take a look at some real reasons of decreasing of the eyesight. To fix the problem, we have been offered LASIK operation, eyeglasses, lenses, contact lenses, and so on. But those do not solve a problem. In fact, we have time to time to increase strength, dioptries, of those lenses, repeat operational intrusions, etc. So why our eyesight is getting decreased? Why it's happening? Contemporary medicine cannot answer it, and as a result they say it's because of genes. But there are a millions cases when both parents have perfect vision, but both of their kids wearing glasses. And opposite, both parents with myopia, but both kids have perfect eyesight. So how to explain it? Genes? No. Our visual analyzer is biological. Exists some structures that catch a signal, in this case light. Then it transforms in electrical signal, and then brain is working on it. And brain does calibration, means precise tune of this analyzer. That is why when we get into some conditions, where some signal interacts with our analyzer, visual analyzer, our brain will recalibrate it according to the conditions. The longer we will remain in those conditions, the more recalibrations will appear. On physical level, decrease of eyesight appears when adult or child is getting in some conditions. Let's mention some of them. 1. Decreasing lighting in a work zone where someone is working or reading. Bad light. Or performing a task when one has to strain one's visual analyzer. Bad lights too, and you're doing exact precise work, fixing your watch, wristwatch or something. Second one, when not taking place constant lubrication of the eyes with the teardrops. We'll touch it later. Eyes have to blink often. Next one, when people straining their eyesight, do not blink and remaining in that position for hours. Let's say on iPhone trying to catch something really important. Also, gadgets now are getting available for kids earlier and earlier. And they're spending more and more time on gadgets. It's getting to the point it becomes an addiction. If foresight is the reason, then we have to bring enough of light to work or reading zone. When reading or working on small details, make sure enough light falling from left if you are right-handed, and opposite for southpaws or left-handed dominant person. Try harder to limit gadget time for kids and increase outdoor time for them, physical games, and yourself too. Physical games, light sports, art, dance, music, Lego, books, etc. Lights have to be on level 4, there's 500 lux, from 400 to 500 lux. It will be enough for visual analyzer not to strain and instead be relaxed. Next very important moment is we have to blink. Blink every 10 to 15 seconds. Often we're forgetting about it and blinking once a minute when working on computer, gadgets, etc. Once a minute, maybe more. So make a habit to blink every 10 to 15 seconds or more often. When work on a computer, close your eyes when changing screens. You're changing screen, you don't have to look when it's changing, but close it that when it's changed, open it, okay? When changing screens, scrolling down or up, loading and open when it's done. Next important moment is the distance from your visual analyzer to the object of your interest. Let's say book, computer, phone. Distance. Optimal distance is 35 to 45 centimeters or 14 to 16 inches. To large screen objects, of course, longer, 16 to 20 inches and up. If it's huge screen TV, you cannot set at 14 inches. It has to be extended. So, generally speaking, should be used an elbow distance when you are comfortably hold the reading material with your arm extended at relaxed angle. Elbow distance like this, 14 to 16 inches, 35-45 centimeters at a relaxed angle. Never read, teach your kids as well, in laying down position when you look at book or phone from down up. Don't read like that, okay? You can lay on the side, make sure it's elbow distance, up, down. You can lay on the side, rest your head on made fist or lay on your belly and read from up to down, elbow distance, and nice lights from the left if you're right. In all cases, remember elbow distance and efficient light, warm and not too bright and irritant. Every 10 to 15 minutes, when working on computer or tablet, transfer your look at something else, something good. Preferably green wall picture with a lot of green. Look out the window at greens, concentrate on the furthest leaf. Wow, it's green, absorb that green. It's good for your eyes. It helps to relax visual analyzer and eye muscles. Never watch the TV, work on computer or stay for prolonged time on the phone in a dark room. Those fast changing and blinking screens, colors, hurt your eyesight. So at least switch on a table lamp, better too, around aside the TV, just like in the cinema. They have some lights aside, exit lights, etc. Better too. Those warm yellowish lights will neutralize the screen blinking for some degree. It's easy to see when you're walking outside at late night and you pass in a house with no lights in the room. But TV set is on. It's blinking like a hell. But the ones who are inside that room watching it do not notice any blinking at all. Same way, if let's say security guy looks at surveillance camera and watch somebody watching the TV or working on computer, they see crazy harmful blinking even in a room with bright lights on. Now a few words about LED lights. Avoid LED lights marked above 3000 K and or labeled bright white, neutral white, cool white or daylight white. That's the last one, daylight white. is really confusing as misleading. Sounds good at daylight, but has nothing to do with it, okay? Just harmful, crisp, white, irritating light, just another scam. So instead get daylight yellow, not daylight white, because it's going to be almost like fluorescent, bright, irritating, harmful, with a lot of blue light. All of those for a set mentioned, I'm going to repeat them again: daylight white, neutral white, cool white, bright white, etc. All of those mentioned lights will generally have a crisp, stark white color. LEDs with this light color contain a significant amount of blue light in their spectrum, which is harmful to our eyesight. Choose a bulb with a high CRI over 90. CRI goes for color rendering index. Limit screen time. Choose bulbs 90 to 94 CRI. That's great, but 100 is perfect. CRI. Do not use fluorescent bulbs, those long ones. Use bulbs with yellow, yellowish, warm, natural light spectrum. Now let's get back for reasons. We spoke about physical ones. Now let's talk about mental one or reflex. When we do not have desire to see something from close distance, let's say kids do not want to see their parents arguing or getting divorced, kids about to lose the one, in some cases both, the most important persons in their lives. So family relocating, moving, kids getting into a new school, new bullies, losing best friends and starting to see wars in a new school. Okay, in old school they didn't wear glasses, but when they moved in new school, all of a sudden they need the glasses. Similar way works for adults as well. When working a lot on computer or phone or reading a book with small print, people eventually become short-sighted and much faster if they do not practice eyesight hygiene, means proper light, exercise, meditation, etc. They do not see on distance or otherwise in close proximity. In foreset conditions, visual analyzer is changing. So what can we do to stop decreasing the eyesight? What can we do? About this we're going to talk in the second video, okay? It's part number 2. And now, as usual, remember, for speeches, personal family consultant, you can call me 845-709-4501, better text, or shoot me email to gmail to selfcure@gmail.com. Watch other videos, subscribe, it's free on YouTube. Spread the love and a bit of disclosure. Remember, I'm not a practicing doctor, despite of having an MD degree and experience. I'm not prescribing medical treatment, nor trying to diagnose. I present all this information simply for educational purpose only. This information is strictly my opinion and based on information currently available. I believe everything to be true and accurate. You and only you are responsible for your health. Thank you, you're welcome, and God bless.